What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm gonna try to make a short and sweet video of this M3 because my battery is going low. So change the battery. It's not going to be as simple as changing batteries on an older car or older BMW. So if you ever been to a shop and asked them how much it is to change the battery and they tell you labor is like an hour, well, because it's not as simple as the old cars. We just do 1, 2, and then you're done. But you can change batteries on older cars in like 30 seconds, 45 if you're not that strong. But for the most part, for these cars, it's a little bit more difficult. First of all, you got all these panels you got to move. Now mine are already loose because I had to search for my battery. I never changed the battery in this car before, but I have changed battery on a newer BMW. So I changed one on my mom's X5. So I know the technique, but yeah, get rid of all these plastic panels. On this particular car, it is on the passenger right, and look at that mess. That is yeah, not used to that, are you? All this crap up here. But don't fear, it's not that difficult. See all these wires and stuff? You don't have to remove all these wires. All these wires are connected to this big old piece right here. So let's go ahead and start up with the negative. Now, tools you'll need: a wrench. I have an electric wrench because I'm spoiled. A 10, a 13, and a Phillips for the gonna be for your battery tie down there. But go ahead and start with this. That one is a 10, the rest are 13s, I think. So I put an extension so it's easier to reach. Make sure I'm going lefty loosey. Start with negative. Always start with negative. There you go. And it's just going to be one little nut, one little washer, and then you could just wiggle and slide that off. All right, and the negative is off. Under that, you'll see this little thing. That's where your nut ties into, so you can just take that off so you don't drop it. Now on for the positives. Now these are all going to be 13s. You're going to lift these tabs right here. You see a positive tab there. There's 1, 2, and there's another one back here, which you have to move this first. But now you need your 13. Go ahead and loosen these. And also, after you change this battery, because newer cars are confusing and there's so many sensors and wires and all that stuff now, that you'll have to get your new battery coded and programmed to your car. So I mean, you can use that, you can do that with like a Carly app or something like that. I'm not sure exactly which ones do it, but or call a friend, make a post on Facebook. Somebody out there knows how to code cars. It's not difficult, but you do need something to do that. Now you can use your car before you code it, but it's going to show a bunch of weird stuff, and it's safer to just go ahead and get it coded first. Today I'm probably going to have to drive it to my friend to get it coded, but for the most part, you got to get it coded. Just know that. So the two 13s are loose. Now before you can remove this, these cables are all tied to the battery. So remove this first. This is 2 separate pieces. So there's tabs right here. You can pull them close to each other and it should pop off. Actually no, they go the opposite way. My bad. Yep, they go that way. So you push them down. Sorry, push them down, then that top should separate. There we go. It's coming. All this plastic, all this crap. I don't like doing this stuff either, so that's why I figured I might as well make a tutorial, because I know a lot of people are going to be confused when they see it. They're not going to know what to do. So there you go, taking positive off. Now this can come off. Actually, this has another tab right here. So there's this big plastic tab. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's shadows down there. You have to pull it outwards like that. There's less room to do it on that side, so it's better to just go ahead and do it on this side first. And squeeze your big old hands in there and get that tab loose. There you go. That's plastic. It's gonna make some sounds. And you should be able to slide that off. So there you go. Not that hard. And this is attached to the battery to hold the wires in place. That also has tabs. You can bend that outwards, and yeah, see, that has a tab right here. Has a tab right here, and you kind of flex that out, get that out. Same thing with this one, has tabs right here. They're actually on the metal, so you can pull on the metal tabs, and then that will come out too. And then, so you got that. Now for this last one, this cap comes upwards somehow. I think you push the tab together. We'll figure it out for a second. Well, all these wires, don't undo any of these wires. You don't have to. There you go. Let's do one side at a time. Go outwards, same way as the other ones. Just spread them outwards, and bam, you got another one in there. That one's kind of small. I think that's a 10. Then put my 10 back on. Got your 10. There's a little washer. Make sure you grab that if you can. There. So there's your positive and negative terminal. Just like the old school way, the way you're used to seeing it, right? I think these have fuses in them, and the reason for that is if you get in like to a big accident, I think it pops the fuse. I think if your seatbelt goes off or your airbag or something goes off, this fuse pops too. That way you can't just start your car back up. So, you know, if your airbag goes off, you know, it's usually a pretty serious accident, so they don't want you to just keep driving after that. So after that, that's all loose. Flip that to the side. Your negative's over there. And we're gonna go ahead and, oh, battery tie down. Oops, that would have been stupid. So your battery tie down, this is what you need your Phillips for. It's just boom, boom. Just go in there and just twist them loose. And that's going to be like a little metal clamp that just holds the battery in place at the bottom. Probably doesn't need to come all the way out, but there's one screw, just a big old screw. There, should be loose, and there you go. You can see it moving down there. You don't have to pull it out, but at least move it to the side so you can pull the battery in. And now I should be able to muscle this thing out here. Let me get my, oh god, batteries are so heavy. Couldn't pick a tighter spot, could they? I sound like a little girl. I know. Wait a minute. What is this? I don't remember this. That was not on my mom's car. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna go ahead and, all right, we can pull that now. Let me see if I'm gonna look at my other battery, see if that means something. There you go. Bam. All right, guys, I got this wire. I honestly don't know what it was. Here's the old battery. It was right here. Like I said, my mom's car didn't have that. Didn't look like it went to anything. Maybe fluid comes out. I don't know. And there is a little hole here, so I guess, I don't know, I guess it goes in there. So I'm not really sure. It's only on one side too. So let me double check, make sure I didn't have one on that side. And I don't see anything. It's just battery tie down. So that's weird. Let me break my back. And don't forget to take that off, guys. Shouldn't have to tell you that, but you never know. Oh god. Careful, make sure not to tug on any wires. All right, his battery is definitely smaller, but if it cranks, we good. So battery tie down. So it's just a little clamp. See, it matches up with holes down there. Goes in this little slot. Alright guys, zooming in from the future real quick. This is a battery vent hose. Did my research, found out what it is. This goes into the side of the battery, and this goes into a hose that sends the fumes and stuff from the battery to the atmosphere. So that needs to connect back down there. So I'm going to connect that back, and then that goes into the side of the battery. And apparently these newer batteries, for science reasons, they put out fumes and they linger, and there's this chance, you know, like a tail light or something can catch it on fire. So this is very, very important. So definitely gonna put this back in, and now I know what it is. You guys know what it is. Go back to the video. But there you go. Now car should start no problem. So it does need to be coated. Perfect. Perfect. I have a car. All right guys, well, job complete. Old battery is out, new battery is in, everything started up. Like I said, I do have to get the car coated, so job's not fully complete. I'm gonna call a friend, get my car coated, but you see, everything is good. So thanks for watching, and look who decided to get some fresh air today. Finally pulled this thing out of the garage. It's extremely dusty right now. Can't really see the paint, but I noticed my hood doesn't fit either. So that sucks, but might have to cut a hole. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, hit that subscribe button. Till then, deuces. See you in the next one.